I'm gonna do the quick sound check. Sorry for the echo here. Echo. I'm gonna do the quick sound check. Alright, seems good. What's home? Hello, Colonel. Hello, Rose. And hello, Ghost Space. And hello, AM. Hope you guys are doing good. Oh my god. No live voice. Hello, Raccoon. Hi. Hope you're doing good. Just making sure everything's good here. There you go. Also, oh my god, why did you post that clip up on Reddit? Oh, if that's probably, I wonder if that's too much for Nig to handle for Reddit. You doing good? Oh, nice, Raccoon. What do you mean, Raccoon? What do you mean? It's not my fault. It is funding, though. Did nothing. Oh my god. I was watching and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, I think... I was like, oh my god, that's like a bit too much for a neg stream. Reclan. You could change it to a different clip. That'd be great.
Bento. Boop. I found the bento. Mine. There's also a hot tub. Like the magic of having the hot tub back.
But yeah, you mean Furuki and Ollie makes economy fun? Oh my god. No. I'm worried that, like I was listening, I was like, oh my god, that may be a bit too much for thanks. I was like, oh no. So hard though. Thank God.
Oh god. We only have one host right now. On the panel, look. Only one. There's only one. Ooh. Fancy meetup. Only one host. Okay. Like, very fancy. If no one else joins, it's only KZM. How will KZM host if no one else joins? We'll see. Someone else might join. Might.
Oh god. When let's see. Oh god.
They kept on coming one at a time. Luckily they didn't come all at once, because that can take 10 guys at once, you know?
Oh my god. Maybe you should redo that one and change it out a different clip. That's so much of like I would actually like Getting too embarrassed for Negs to see that. Oh my god. If you could just change that one clip for me, that'd be great. Also, yeah, Hulker is pretty fun. I haven't got as far as unlocking like the other characters yet. I still only have some of the Ian girls.
There's only one in the
Yeah,
instant.
but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's in the instant. You don't know this existed?
No, I'm actually like too embarrassed, or like I don't know if I could like handle Negs. It's bad enough Negs saw like the Atomic Heart ones, but I don't know if I could handle him seeing that one clip though.
Backstock, yes.
Maybe save it for like another, like in the future, later on, like a year later for Reddit. Because I can't handle it.
I know definitely facts and split pen.
Hi, Santa. How are you doing, good?
I mean, facts. Yeah,
Thank you for dropping by.
they're a little crazy.
Uploader.
Thanks for joining my super comfy stream. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream today. It's mostly just checking out worlds.
Hey Tommy, you like how little hosts we have?
Thankfully, there's some spots.
We live on host.
It doesn't start till now.
Nice.
If no one else joins us, Casey I'm alone for the first time ever. If no one joins
He can
us,
do it.
we'll see.
Oh,
It's
I'll be
hard.
right back. I gotta check something out.
He's never hosted.
I
can host.
That's right. Yeah, I can host. I think I know most of the like things that they say, so why not? I ordered prints for that chest mount, by the way.
Nice.
So we'll see.
They should be good, because otherwise
I mean,
people don't get them.
Yeah, exactly. I looked at what it would cost to get me myself an extra Tundra more. Apparently, they increased the price on Tundras.
Oh, what?
Like I checked it out.
And I believe they come with like, if you buy like one separate one, it comes with like a normal dongle. It comes with a normal dongle.
Yeah,
Like not a
but the thing is,
special one, like a normal HTC one, e-flash.
one Tundra tracker alone for Mount Bound XR is 180 euros.
That's way too much for one, yeah. For one, that costs way too much. What did Tundra do? Plus, they still have bugs in it that they haven't fixed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, so once my friends go and they usually,
Oh, hey, it's good.
when it starts, they will world toss new people's like new worlds.
yeah. But yeah, it's we'll see. I probably just use I did a thing where I like ordered a print of like
I always want to go.
the Chandra mount, but realized afterwards like, oh, it's way too expensive, so I ordered like sent after the Vive like a 1/4-inch screw mount as well, so we'll see.
Yeah. But it's like with either or, it's like if you can choose, if you have both, you can choose which one you want to use when assembling it and which tracker.
I like different stuff.
Yeah. The thing is, yes, I was dumb and I ordered like with Tundra that kit first, and I was like, oh, well, now they
Yeah,
sent
the
it.
screw one would have been the most useful. Yeah, the screw one would have been more useful to just do.
But the screw one, I believe, is only for the 3.0.
So it's like, yeah.
No, you can have it on the Chandra as well if you have the screw on backplate.
Because it has like a wrist thing for the bottom, I believe also. So it's like,
But
put it on perfectly.
that thing is completely flat, so it's fine. I can
Ah,
just put like
That's nicer.
the screw bottom on there as well.
Okay, it's true.
Sorry about that.
So,
Had to take care of something there.
You got a squid.
Almost time. And you hope everyone's doing good. Not cute, though.
He's not alone. It's like, one thing is, I hope you have a strap you can
No.
salvage the things
Sorry about
from.
that. I was just like running around trying to do something in real life first.
no, those are swapped out.
See.
Really? I feel like one of mine is like stuck.
In mine.
It's gonna be a pretty chill stream today, mostly just looking at worlds and explain what they got today. Hopefully, it'd be nice, right? Not cute though. No, cute though. But hopefully everyone is doing good today.
I skimmed through the recordings of the meetups.
Hi, Ghost Freeze. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a great day. I do, but every stream is chill though. Well, as chill it can be. Why is always there like a big furry thing in my background? Oh my god. Yeah. Hopefully they're enjoyable. Yeah, sometimes they're not the most exciting stream, but I tried and enjoyed this again. Why is there always a furry avatar behind my back every time, no matter where I move? There's a furry avatar in my background. So, and they have no pants or no shirts, so it's so awkward. You always know it's Forever as a Dark Link. It's always like it's the bright pink, and I have no pants and no shirt. It's like the most thing that stands out in my backend. Oh, thank you, Rakan. No, my Mr. Peace. No. You're not allowed. Oh my god. Food. No. Oh, let's see. She said hi to me twice, saying I'm doing good. Ah, you doing good? Mace. Sorry, my brain is like 2. My brain is all over the place. 3 went 2 or 3, 2, 3. Other way, this pink furry thing with no pants was always in my. Okay, it's gone. It's just like this pink furry thing in my background. No pants and no shirt. It's so distracting. But yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing good too.
At least you're here
time
with us
for
in spirit, Cyan.
Hello, everybody. We're going to get started in a few seconds. If you could all gather around the stage at the back. Awesome. All right, so hello. Welcome to the community meetup. This is an event we do every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. This is an event for you guys to show off the world you're making for VRChat. So what's going to happen as usual, I'm going to go over the rules, and then once I'm done going over the rules, those of you that want to show a world can step into the rectangle in front of the stage where a list will appear. We'll copy that list down into the meetup info channel in the community events Discord server, and then we'll go through that list until we run out of content or run out of time. And then we move on to our social event, which we will explain when we get to that point. So with that said, please make sure that all of the worlds shown today follow VRChat's community guidelines in terms of service. Please make sure that the worlds are set to hold a minimum of 40 users. It's just the maximum you can set. Please make sure that when you drop a portal, it is a community events group plus portal. Please make sure that avatars and worlds don't seek to negatively offend, sexualize, or negatively affect users at the event today. If your world is very large, and by that I mean in excess of 250 megabytes, we'd like to have the much larger content to go towards the end of the event, so please just let us know. If your world is untested, please test it. It's never fun when we all spawn in and we all have to come back here because somebody forgot to put collision under spawn. If you have any sort of time constraint, please let us know. We can move people around to the beginning, middle, end. Please make sure that the avatars you used at the event today are medium or better on the performance ranking. If you do not see a little notification that says quiet please at the bottom of your screen, please select myself, Backsnore, and Crazium, and click show avatar because we've gotten lots of nice little notifications to keep the event running smoothly. If you showed a world last week, we ask that you do not show a world this week. We do have a 1-week cooldown. And then if you have any sort of copyrighted music in your world, even if you have the rights to use it, we ask that you just specify so ahead of time. Because even if you do have the rights, people do stream this event and that could affect them. So with that said, let me just open up the list. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. So if you'd like to show a world today, please step into the rectangle. Awesome. And I will say I am going to be sticking myself into the middle of this. I'm going to lock in 5, 4, 3,
Oh, stepping.
2, 1. Alrighty. So the order I see is Black Star TX, Tech Cannon, Caddis, Honey Wee Wee, and OK Gold. Is that order okay with everybody?
Can I go first?
Yes. So that'll be just.
Mario.
Okay, so Tech Cannon, Black Star, TX, Cactus, Honey Wee Wee, OK Gold. Is that order okay?
Glass.
Sure.
Awesome. Tech Cannon, if you'd like to come up and explain.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know me, I make Pro TV. I will be showing off a preview of Pro TV
hope you're doing
3.0's
good.
alpha.
No
There's
stamps,
plenty
no
of changes.
Hope
That's
you're doing
coming with
good.
this new update. It'll the open beta will be coming out very soon. So this is kind of like a almost beta preview of it. There are 2 TVs in the world, one that is on by default and one that has like an on-off switch that you guys can experiment with. There's a bunch of new features. I have some images in the world which will kind of show some of those features in what it looks like in the inspector. I'll be doing a bit of a tour, kind of walking through the different pieces that I have in the world. I've put a lot of effort into this particular build to try and make it a bit more formal. But there is a number of stuff I'll be going over. So also for streaming, the volume is off by default, so you should be fine. But if you need to lock it, there might be some copyright stuff in there.
No steppies, raccoon. No steppy larfon. Da. No steppies and all. Hammer. Never hammer. No, I'm not allowed.
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm ready. Yes.
Go. Portal.
Steppy, snake paws. No steppy. Sure. Oh, no. Never. And we're having steppies even more than being. Oh my god. No, I thought no. There's never steppies at all. Never. Oh my god. None, never.
I have
None.
so-and-so joined. So-and-so joined. I'm friends with probably maybe 20 guys.
Whoa.
Alright.
My computer is dying.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is pretty heavy.
I love the.
It's like a devlog. Hopefully isn't too heavy to run.
Oh, they're already on. Never mind.
So many people.
That's a lot of people.
Yay, mirror.
These are the
Oh, you have a cool avatar.
main settings that have
Is it metal?
Thanks so glad I've made mediums now with my avatar.
Oh, your avatar's yes.
Yeah, I gotta take off, all the polygons.
Interesting animations.
Did it.
a lot of work went into these rendering options here.
That's why I just
Yeah,
use.
because a lot of the events are like always poor or medium or better.
Is everything runs through a main render texture, so that enables being able to use any sort of shaders and any sort of things like
Sorry for the lack of sound. I turned off just in case of DMCA.
It's got the standby textures. If you have something that's only sound, it's got a sound only texture down there that'll show. You can list as many custom materials as you want, and it'll bake those into properties that you can find there. There's quick ratio control and other things with like 3D.
Oh, that was a bit.
There is a 3D video which will pop up on the player here in a bit. These are the,
Why, sir, always.
I would say the biggest effort for these two things was the security and rendering control.
21st
That's
night,
gone into
September.
Alpha 3. And it makes it really easy to be able to plug and play across
Hi.
various things and utilities that VRChat has made, the community rather. So that's that.
Also, hello,
Over here, I
Kazuna.
have
Hello,
some,
Barracuda. Sorry, I was so distracted by that
panels
video.
for the meeting
Also,
controls.
yeah, hi,
These are
Kazuna.
gonna
Hi,
be
Barracuda. Hi,
the,
Inui.
primary,
Hope you're doing
prefabs that
good.
are available for,
No
the
step yet,
alpha.
Barracuda.
For anybody who's used Pro TV 2, most of the prefabs that you're familiar with will be moved into an actual separate package. That's going to be a skins package. So this is
Replay's
going to be
doing good.
The prefabs that are available in the core package, and then all those other things, as well as people who have contributed additional skins will be also in that. So that'll be kind of like a community repo for like reskins and themes and whatnot that I'll be maintaining that people can also contribute to. Over here, we have the core set of prefabs. The playlist and queue are pretty familiar for people who've used 2.x. These two are new. This is a media history. It just captures whatever URLs have played and then sticks it into a list. On the left, you can copy the URL by clicking the button. It'll bring up your keyboard. You can copy that.
It'd be weird if we start doing steppies in public place.
Save it.
Especially when there's 80 people in the room.
Here, if the video is not the currently active playing video, there will be a button. So if I hit skip over here, come on, look, there you go. And then it loads in the next video. You'll see that picks up that, but then here's a button. Well, there should be a button. I don't know if it shows up for everybody, if it's unlocked or locked. Hold on.
It does
Yeah,
not
it doesn't
show
show
up.
for me.
But yeah, hopefully you're all doing good. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. This is going to be a pretty
That's
chill,
all right.
relaxed stream. Nothing too exciting,
No,
but
it's not.
thank you for dropping by, everyone.
No.
Hope you guys had a great day.
No, it's fine. But there'll be a back button here that you can click on it and it'll requeue it. Let's see. And then I'll go. I think I'll have this. Manage whitelist. So this one is a plugin that is an authentication plugin. It's different from these ones. It runs a slightly different setup. This basically defines a set of super users and default authorized users, but anybody who's a super user can actually authorize anybody else in the instance, which is great for events where you want to do like a pop-up and you have like a random DJ coming in and you want to be able to like lock down the player, but you still want to grant them access to it. So for example, if I grant Miss Stabby authorization, I think now you should be able to see this button, do you?
Yeah, now I see the button. Yeah.
Yeah, so the button. So right now, the settings over there has it listed, but the video player is
Pull it all-niner. Oof, Barracuda.
users, which means that by default, even if the player is
Hopefully you get
unlocked,
some sleep, though.
it'll be pretended, or it'll be
No
treated
pray
as
can
locked
only
for everybody
know.
else. So it's
And no
different
pray goes
security
fees.
settings for
And
different
well, wait,
options,
it didn't pray reckon. But no pray that way.
This will allow you to define who in game and in the world you want to be able to mess with the player. Super users can be seen as
Hope anyone who dropped in have a good day.
Kind of set, and then authorized users is seen kind of like a moderator kind of term. Here is a Voodon logger from Varnian. It's just a third-party tool, but the TV comes.
Why is there always the pink furry in my
just connect it up if you
line
have
of
it in
sight?
your scene? People have probably seen this one, but the mirror reflection stuff. Don't worry, there's no avatars in here, so it should be performant. But
I'm a vampire.
the mirror reflection is properly flipped, so if you look at it, you'll see that it's actually correct. In the mirror, the sphere over there. Careful if you're on VR, it's not quite proper. But if you're on desktop, that's a full screen shader. So if you have like a movie world that has a you want to do full screen, you can just toggle that on.
Ow.
But you can see
Hey,
My
Queen!
eyes.
Ow, my eyes.
Cyclops.
It burns.
That's cool.
This
is fine.
That's cool. See the camera and they select the whole video. That's pretty neat.
It's an interesting piece.
My fucking eyes.
See if you go on the sphere, the select the video is a full video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bold.
Oh yeah, if I
That's
put my
cool.
camera in it,
That's
it
really
works.
neat.
Like if I stuff my camera in the middle, it shows correctly.
Those tiger pajama looks cute. Yeah, I agree. And you having a better day now? Aw, thank you, Anura. No. I did nothing. Sorry, Quinn. It's force of habit. It's like that that Simpsons comic where it's like Mart is like, Bart, no! And Bart's like, I didn't do anything. I was like, all right, sorry, force of habit. Lisa, no. That furry's, that furry is literally around me all the like in front of my line of sight every time.
Handling failure cases and edge cases. There's been a lot of effort put into that as well. And then the last thing.
Hey, ton of people today, Raccoon.
It works on avatars because global shader variables are enabled. So,
Nice.
I
I was about to pre-kick of everything, Raccoon.
and let me get the
5 hours sleep? Oh, it's the morning what I get, Barracuda. Oh, he said there's a 3U one.
It's loading. It's loading slowly. Or not?
It's
Oh yeah, something
video,
is.
so it's kind of goofy, but if and when it loads,
It looks 3D, I think.
Can my statement
Oh,
that?
it's 3D.
No, I'm trying.
yeah, it's a side by side.
What's 3D?
Yeah, well, only in VR.
Oh no, it is 3D. You can't see the 3D on my end, but since I'm reading this in virtual reality, this is in 3D. It's pretty trippy as heck. Oh man, that's cool. In my view, this is like on 3D.
The illusion.
You can see the
on
reflections
the
down there.
L2 CGI on the bottom. Whoa. Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Like this.
Buffering a bit though.
Like a 3D video in VR.
Fucking
Well, that's
nutty.
pretty cool. I always love seeing 3D video.
Our eyes view things.
What? I haven't. I think this is that was the first one I've seen.
Oh, I think it's Avatar.
Oh, it's Avatar.
Oh, hey.
Alright. What the hell be DMC if I stare at that? That's cool. This is in 3D.
The other 3D avatars.
Oh yeah, the reflection.
Always like literally in front of me. Literally right in front of me.
Just watch Twilight like this.
Yo, where can I
That's
get
cool.
that avatar?
3D avatar. That being said, that's probably DMCA, so I probably can't stare at that too long. Still cool though. What a sleep, pongers. Hello, man, chick. Hey, Mitch. Hope you're doing good.
What? Never mind.
Yeah, what's funny enough, I watched the new Avatar movie like a couple weeks ago. I enjoyed it a lot. It was like 3 hours long. Really long movie. I enjoy it a lot though.
You're half and half that.
I haven't seen it.
Half of a half that.
I haven't either, so I don't know where.
No, it's just half of a
Just chilling. Yeah, look nice. Yeah, it's a pretty chill stream today, so I don't expect anything too exciting today.
I did, and like,
Not too many kids gonna be watching the stream, so to be on good. F, did it crash?
Always have you steal this thing.
Did my stream crash?
Bento, here you go.
That's my watch list still. Honest love the first time. Yeah, it's really good. I enjoyed it. It's incredibly long though. So people over time see me sour personally. Yeah, I'm not too sure why people are sour about it. It's a pretty good movie. Can you sign that thing to you? Okay. Yeah, maybe sometime like the more popular like the movie is, especially since Avatar is like one of the biggest gross
commercials were too quiet. I couldn't hear what
box
Mario was
office
saying
gross
in the
movie of all
commercial for the
time.
Mario movie, so I
I
complained
guess
to
people
the
just
staff.
don't
They fixed it.
like super popular
And then
things
in
for
the
some
last
reason.
30 minutes of this movie, like a whole row of speakers just died. And there were action scenes, people snapping necks just silently, which made it very humorous for some reason. Supposed to be an
Just in case put my camera away from like
gave you a
the DMCA content.
I thought that's why you were talking about it. I hope they gave you you know.
Also, another movie people did seem to like a lot is like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Nope.
Well, I guess I enjoy it because I grew up with like lots of Mario Brothers games. So I saw like a little reference, like the games I played as kids. So, but also other population just seems to like dislike it a lot. But oh well, you know, that's what movies are. You got some people who don't like it and some people do like it. It's just the way it is.
There are also
Sentinel, is that lyrics?
hello.
Gathering. Is Black
That
Sword
the new
Kids here?
Avatar movies. Okay, I didn't like it.
Here I am.
Like the kids that much too.
Perfect.
Hi Zimmy, hi Siri. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, it was weird with the kids, to be honest. But oh well.
Okay.
Hope you're doing good, Zebby.
I don't know how many of you remember
Hope you all
Club
from
Italia,
Aegis
the map
Empire.
that we made and showcased 5 months ago. It was like the island with the hotel. That was a map that we made for hangout with the Italian community, but it was kinda laggy and unoptimized, so we kinda decided to start anew with a new project and a new different map because we learned a lot during this process. So yeah, we started anew, and today we're gonna showcase the new map. There is a big reference with the old map, which is pretty obvious. You're gonna probably recognize if you've been there while we showcased Club Italia. So yeah, it's a map that we made, me, Nina, and Ice, and Nina is gonna drop the portal because they are the main creator, let's say. So yeah.
Group class. Continue up.
As Mario says.
Okay.
No, wait.
Hi Phoenix. Hi Phoenix. Hope you're doing good. No baking.
Shall we every time go? It's fine.
Hi Phoenix. No, not until it's like a membership or something or monetized. Then no baking here. Hope you're doing good, Phoenix. Oh, Bento, no og. Hi Spy. Hope you're doing good. Hope you guys having a fun chill day today. No stippies. No. Never ever.
Someone screamed
No
white.
clue. Yeah, someone screamed white for some reason. I think it
Every
was
fucking
Nina.
time I mess it up. I mess it up.
What happened? What happened?
Wait a second. I placed Club Italia Instance Group Plus instead of fuck. Dummy.
Huh?
Yeah, coming back.
So what do we do now?
But Group Plus is okay.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
or-
Yeah, no?
What? Oh, great.
Guess
Now
we
we're stuck here.
Well,
But my frames are really good here.
Hey guys, everybody join back on the group instance because
On
this was
here?
not set to the right. Yeah, just go to community events and then join on the group and then be
okay.
there.
There. I think you can have Kazi step you down. A lot of confusion, huh? Wow. No thanks. You can have Kazi steppies. Well, let's try it again.
You forget every joke you've ever heard.
I got a quick one. A quick dumb one for y'all.
Okay, we're ready.
I went back to the other instance to get them back.
Nice.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. Let's go.
Play raccoon, oh my god. Well, I'm doing good, but I hope you're doing good. Yeah, there's no bot here, so you're sad. No bot. Well, YouTube is pretty bare minimum here, so. Oh well, yeah. Maybe someday if I get like monetize and YouTube gets their stuff, check that. Like get their stuff like work the same as Twitch.
It's like
well,
There we go.
There is no
Club
Italy.
Italy.
No spoiler.
yeah, the thumbnail is like super strange.
Clever skybox.
Oh yeah.
What's going on out there?
So we start?
No excessive bloom in a club
Sounds like some kind of a electrical event going on out there.
Yeah, it's the Architect Hanon's video player Skybox, I think, that we used, and we like recorded from the Club Italia project.
I'm gonna have
Oh.
let's go.
We recorded.
Lisa works better on mobile than Twitch. Oh, okay.
Skybox.
And so why is there no cart?
The whole map, and it's just
No cart?
Sorry, you're gonna do the
Like Mario Kart?
it's smaller than Club Italia, so I think it's
Yeah, I imagine YouTube works really well on Moobot compared to Twitch. Because Twitch mobile is always janky. Have you ever heard about food? Because the only miracle I can do. Oh my god, Twitch is still a spiny company. Yeah, I guess compared to like YouTube is like massive, especially they're like Google, right?
Got some sink.
Wow, that's the bathroom. Look at that.
Okay, they weren't here.
Fancy.
There's an echo in there.
It's funny, even though YouTube is like one of the biggest, social platforms out there in terms of videos and stuff, it still sucks in terms of like live streaming stuff. Like, it doesn't have like the proper mod tools like Twitch does. It's like, you think by now they would figure that out, right? Considering a lot of like their biggest streamers are on YouTube, so why haven't they figured out how to get like all these mod tools to work properly? Makes no sense.
Black.
But maybe they don't care. Maybe they focus on more just like their content videos versus live streaming.
We kept the architecture style.
Yeah, Mario Kart Tiger Tail. So you have it, Knuckles? Oh, right, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm too lazy, Spy. I'm too lazy to make a model and stick myself in the cart.
Like this map, it's not for 80 people. It's kind of small for 80 people, but for the Italian community, I think it's gonna be fine.
TikTok more than YouTube, maybe? Oh, okay. At least they have better codec. Yeah, the codec, it seems to like be way better than how Twitch does their stuff. Like it's always more clear and things run faster and loads faster compared to Twitch when it comes to like VODs for sure.
You know, I'm gonna join
What?
every time in this Discord.
The head's if you're wearing shoes, you can cut off the feet.
Very nice world though. And there's always a bar. It's always a bar, and this is contained.
She's very high def though. I like.
I love how every time there's like a chill hangout world, there's always like a bar and a pool table and a mirror. There's like the three things that you need at some kind of like chill hangout world: a pool table, a bar, and a mirror somewhere. And
I had trouble seeing which one is which.
And you'd think
That's okay.
The king and the queen.
Well, at least there's washrooms. And I assume this is a private bedroom. Nope, this is just a door that leads to nowhere.
I've become the
It's a surprise. I'm surprised. Oh, and a video player. Of course, a video player.
So like it's all the three.
I can't move. I need help. Someone, please. I need to get dragged out of here.
Hi, Cassie. Hope you're doing good.
Literally manifest.
Hope you had a great day, Kylie. And hope you had fun playing some Ages of Empire last night.
I'm gonna do that.
Pink furry again. Why is there always a pink furry in my line of sight? Every time. Every time there's that pink furry avatar.
Black start silent. I like it
because I don't want to bite.
Oh, you spoke up. Nice.
No, it's
only cause it dies.
Black Star Texas. I like it.
Money. Black is fine.
Like stop transmission.
Let's see what other.
Hey, it was pretty fun. Pink furry, god dang it, Spy. I swear, like every so often when I walk around this, like
Skybox, it's maybe the video player. Like your Skybox video player. So thanks. That's
yeah. Every time so often, like I limit like how many avatars I could see in like a certain area, and it's always the pink furry avatar that shows up every time. I swear.
We put everyone.
Pink furry count for his.
Yeah,
okay.
no, pretty sure.
Oh, Phoenix, Danny. In test something. Yanni. Oh my god. Yeah, it works, Phoenix. The hug works. Because it's still connected to Twitch. Thank you for the hug. No, Kaze Pink. Hot Pink Kaze.
Okay. Still under construction. I have not worked on that
Oh my
in
god.
years.
Well, Phoenix. How are you doing good, Phoenix?
I need to get back into it.
Yeah. I always hate when.
No negasm, no.
I do, but for reasons I probably wait a
Nala.
while. But
Instantly fix it because
it's because there's a story I'm working on,
But
and I want
hope you're on a chill
the
day.
world to be,
Today's
like,
gonna be a pretty
chapter in
like
the
chill
story
and slow day.
with
Just checking out
characters
worlds.
that talk.
Nothing too exciting, but hope you have a fun time here. Kazi.
Yeah, so it's like a scene. that
And you
people
know,
can walk
Mark
through,
Command
and
on
then
Twitch
there's
is missable on
NPCs
YouTube.
Where a story is playing
Mark Command?
while you go in.
What's the Mark Command, dear?
And it'll be like in the like right in the middle of the story, basically.
No, Kazi.
Yeah.
Interesting. That
I
could be good.
I actually want to because I want to make
No, not Bento
like
Kazi.
actual stories, like animated stories. So my goal is to have a world where I could like release a chapter.
Oh, okay. That's the morning. Someone's trying to stack up something. Yeah, there's like 80 people in this world right now. It's pretty crazy.
This one because
Adds a ton of height and removes stability.
It's for video editing, so you can make notes while streaming to make videos after. Oh, okay. Huh. No, I've never used marks. Because most of the time my stream is so boring anyway, so I never bothered working anything. And usually I never edit my videos either, so usually I just like, I'm too lazy, I'll just, upload this whole thing before editing it. Probably in VR, I cannot. Wait, no. It's for... That's a lot of people, of course, that be uncomfortable. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of used to it. I've been going to this event for like 3-4 years now. So having 80 people talking all at once all around you, I'm kind of gotten used to now. I tend to learn how to phase out most of the conversation and only focus on on what I want to hear. And usually I explore around by myself too, right? So I don't really have to care too much about having a conversation with people. Although it's very interesting of the type of conversation people say. But yeah, I just tend to just explore these. Oh, that's nice. Look at that up there. Okay, there we go. I was like, why is it looking at me? Some jellyfishes up there. That's pretty cool. It's quite reading sometimes. And the stuff you can build in VR, you can just have anything up to your imagination. That being said, I've probably seen 20 worlds with floating jellyfishes and unique fish tanks like these. Almost every type of so many worlds that have unique fish tanks and flying jellyfishes. Surprisingly. I work overnight and basically never leave my house. I encounter maybe 3 people a day max on a work day. And 0 on my work day. Aww. Oh, good. Yeah, first thing see? Pink avatar. Pink furry avatar. Literally, I walked 2 steps. Pink furry avatar right there. I took 2 steps that way. Every time. Can be human contact. Aw, Phoenix. Oh, good.
Gets to be a managing problem.
Every time I go to a pink avatar. Pink furry avatar.
I love the coolest Flash Scott outfit.
Is Caddis here?
Yeah. No.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Sorry, it's hard for me to see people right in front of you with the sea of name tags.
Hello.
The mess.
Yeah, just wanted to show one of my worlds.
Oh god, wow. Thank you for the laughing.
But they've recently been updated with better optimization and higher
it's always a tall person environment.
quality lighting.
Every time,
It's
there's always a
based
tall
on the
person.
US, like Capitol Rotunda, the thingy, the inside of it. And yeah. Let me drop the portal.
Just wait after every map.
Someone has a hot mic on.
Each person. Always hiding in plain sight. That's a really accurate way of putting it. No.
It's the best way to hide.
Yeah. Then Scoops plus 8 people. Yep, meets all the qualifications.
Let's go.
But yeah, I'm good with Phoenix. You know, if you just have a job where you don't have to see much people, it's all good. Don't need to contact everyone. Home. Spar Knight avatar? Oh, I missed it. Yeah, there's like a lot of people here. So you'll definitely see a lot of unique avatars. But that being said, since there's like 80 people, I had to like cut a lot of safety on so I don't get like legged out.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to use the little
It's so ambient occlusion.
Nice though. For one specific reason, I have my material swatch working. Are you?
Ooh, fancy. I have no idea what this thing is though. It's an old MMORPG game. Okay. You may have to point it out next time if I come across it.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. Why is the mirror on?
How do we turn it off?
How do you turn it off? Oh, there it is.
Get the full experience. Oh my goodness, a mirror.
Why is there no off button for the mirror?
Turn it on, more mirrors.
Why is the mirror to turn on the floor mirror, but no button to turn off the main mirror?
Wait, is a floor mirror gonna kill me, or is that the floor mirror?
Yes, it'll
Oh yeah, it's another mirror. Can you turn that one off?
Whoa, okay.
Why, like, why do people always have, like, a mirror on by default, and even worse, and no button to turn off the mirror either? Why do people do that? That's, like, the #1 rule of making a VRChat world. No offense, but no default on mirror. Keep that stuff off, and at least make a button to turn it off, because the mirror is, like, one of the most CPU intensive part of the world. Which is why you see everyone was trying to look for the off button, but no, well. Sorry for the rant there. It's just frustrating because it's like it's a pretty common sense VRChat thing, where if you making a world don't have a mirror on by default, it truly lags our own out. Because they want you to look at your stuff and contemplate what you're doing. You're like, true, Zevi, true. What am I doing while I laugh right now? As I look at myself in the mirror. Zeri. It's a little guy with white armor and blue eyes. I'll see if I can spell it out again.
Do you see it? Do you see this?
No, I do not see something.
Hang on, I'll take a picture.
Is not gold mirror over here?
It's gotta be a mirror button.
I don't think anyone intended to use that as a main.
If I could turn off, like, a mirror, that'd be great, but I'm not gonna turn on because it's like, it'll lag the system. Nice looking world though, if the nice architectural. Why does people always walk through me? There's like space around me every time. That's another thing I notice in VRChat. Like, I'm out here, like, in open space and literally like room around me. People go right through me all the time. Especially like the biggest avatars. It's so weird. It's such a weird drawing experience when you're like standing here in open, right? Then all of a sudden just like a big avatar, you get a face full of like stomach or crotch level or whatever goes into your face. I'm like, God, don't walk into me like that. It's more efficient to walk. But don't. They could just take 1 second. Like, not even 1 second. You just slightly swerve around me. I'm just like, there's all this space around me. Just go around me. Don't put your stomach too much the haze. It's so weird. Yeah. Anyways, sorry for another rant. It's so jarring when you have like a giant avatar just go through your face like that. So, especially when you're in VR, it's like someone like feels like someone's gonna collide into you, but they go through you. It's so weird. There's gotta be a mirror button to turn off here.
Oh, that's why the frame rate's a bit trash.
Exactly.
I would like to do that.
Oh, that's weird.
I went to a fight like last weekend. It looks so cool. There were cameras. One of our guys was fighting.
What the?
There's one dude that got punched.
Oh, that's weird. The occlusion is weird because there's like a mirror here, but it didn't concern that the mirror. When they rendered, what's the right word? Or it's like gotta render the pink. Are you serious? The pink furry avatar right in front of me. Anyways, there's like, I think it's called occlusion or something like that, or some kind of thing to culling or something, where you could save like a lot of memory and power by culling certain parts of the VRChat world, depending where the location of the walls are. But the problem is when you try to cull something. See, seriously, pink frame rate. When you cull something, I guess sometimes they forgot to turn off the mirror as an object. See, really pink avatar. I guess from this point of view, try to call it, the mirror still counts as an object, so everything behind the mirror becomes hidden. So that's why it's like so wonky right now. It's just like,
Yeah, like they teach you you're supposed to not blink.
So-
Usually if someone's about to punch you, you
so
flinch, but with this,
that's interesting. So if you're making VRChat world, make sure the mirror is not pulling things from behind it. You know. I mean, it's just less short. Oh my god. Pure nasty fact checking the holy. No, not my holiness. No, not holiness. There's no holiness alone here. Take that be, oh my god. No. See, there's 80 people in this room, and every so often, I always, by chance, like I've said it to like a very small amount of avatars around me, and every so often, there's just the one pink furry avatar just like pop out of nowhere. There it is, right there. See, in the middle there. Out of 80 people, how is it every time? I swear, I'm just going crazy. I'm actually going crazy. What the heck? Hey! Oh, there's a second floor. That's weird. They need to add like I assume when they texturize everything, they need to add some kind of indicator to a teleport for the second floor. Interesting. Sorry for my rant there. Sorry about that. Man. I'm not used to like hosting too much on YouTube, especially during event 2, so I do apologize if my like monologue is very kind of bleh. Usually I just tend to like adore like the scenery here, just to see like all the extra architectural stuff. You can see down below there. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that mirror should be off by default. Or at least have a button to turn off right away. Because it's like the number one thing that lags people out. The mirrors. And kind of funny, they made a toggle for the slower mirror, but not the toggle for like them on by default mirror, which is kind of weird choice decision. I just hope that it's still a thing they'll add on later on. Because it seems like this world is still work in progress.
Is that or if you wanted a super unoptimized version? Yeah,
Or both, it fucking says you as
Oh, is this the respawn? Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Master. I respawn.
All right.
Why
has
is there-
anyone seen
like, I
Squid?
swear.
We need to find Squid.
Watch as the tallest person avatar will like step in front of me every time. Also, that's another rant I always have, where I'm like trying to hear like the person talking about the world. The most tallest avatar usually just steps in front of me.
Alright, has anybody seen Squid?
Oh.
There we go.
I can't see anything.
Alright.
There is always on mirror.
So I'm showing off a world I made quite a while ago, but I've updated it since. I've migrated it to newer versions of Unity and moved to U# 1.0. It now has the ability to sync. I've disabled it for our sanity, but it's a world I made a while ago called Viz, which was a way to do music equalization or visualizers in SDK2.
See tallest avatar right there, front and center, blocking me every single time.
It's all now music by community members, specifically Cyrex, Xeon, and Fax Machine.
Like literally, every time I try to listen to someone, there's like the tallest avatar blocking me. Every single time, I swear.
I've turned the world volume to the max. Well, not quite to the max, because I like having hearing.
Yeah,
but yes.
copyright's fine on that.
Nice, copyright free. See, like the biggest avatar right in my face. There's like a giant butt in my face. Every time.
Juice is doing a
Every
very
time.
good job.
I swear. And I'm taller than like, well, maybe not taller than most of them. A taller average amount. But legitimately, the tallest avatar is always in front of me. Every time. I swear. Every time.
Portal.
Anyways, hope you have a good time. Like every time I go to one of these events, there's always like the tallest avatar like blocking my view, or from like in the middle of nowhere, like away from like the first point of people. There's always this one person that has to like walk straight and center through me. I'm like, why? You could just at least go like sidestep like one step to the right or the left. We could easily avoid it. Just one step. Come on. Oh, we can. Ooh, I'm out of this world. It's been a while since I've been in this world. He said it's copyright free, so should be good.
I'm sorry.
That's slow, smooth.
See? This is how you do mirror. Mirror is not on by default. And there's a toggle for it. Oh, even has a quality option too. Even better. See, this is your mirror standard right here. Mirror's off. And you must have a toggle. Psych. Just like VRChat world brands. Because the number one thing that crashes most people when they enter a role is usually the mirror. And like the mirrors have to render everything again in addition to what they're trying to render in your VR headset. So when you're entering a world like with heavy like performance avatars, and seriously pink free avatar right in the front. How? Every time. Anyways, every time, I swear. There's 80 people in a room, and I keep running into the same pink free avatar every single time. No pants, no shirt, straight up. Straight up, no clothes. Pink avatar. Every time. But yeah, I remember Squid show off this world like a few years ago, so he must have just updated it.
Which was made for SDK2, all the music has to be baked into the world. But it does allow for like capturing lots and lots of audio samples and running it super performantly at the cost of taking up a lot of memory.
How big is it? Oh, you got it right at 99.
Well, no, that's only for the PC version. The mobile and Quest version is much lower.
Oh, really? Okay.
This music's baked in, but is it possible to have external music through a video player still, or is it only do baked in?
It is now, right?
It is, but with the amount of... Yeah, it's not performant. You would like cripple your performance trying to run all of this.
This thing makes me think of Beat Saber, yeah.
But the way we're probably
Is that very...
low sample
Is that one... I forgot what that style is, but yeah, like you said, it's like that same Beat Saber aesthetic. Like kind of like a chill wave. Chill wave, synth...
This world is nicely wiggly.
Chill wave, synth... Oh, what's that word for...
with one texture.
I can't think of it. My brain's still a bit mush since I stayed up like way late last night, so I'm just like super tired. So I do synthwave. Thank you, Raccoon. Synthwave. Very synthwave aesthetics. But yeah, I do apologize if I sound a bit like slightly fatigued because I did play like very late last night, so I'm just like a little mushy in the brain right now. But yeah, luckily I don't have to be like too energetic because there's not really much people watch the stream anyway, so and chat is much slower, so I can keep up with everyone the best I can. And luckily YouTube is not my main channel, so I don't have to worry about too much being too... I could like pay attention, more focus on like the world itself.
So the way it works basically, I have
Him said I should sit down. I am a bit tired. Ding. But yeah, I like this world. This world is like very pretty. I just love how the world is connected to the audio. And like Squid said, bake the song into the world, so I think that help you need, like, you don't want to worry about streaming the music. Don't be sorry. Oh. Sorry. Story. It's a Canadian thing. Yeah. But yeah, very beautiful world as you can see. Like you can see all the background stuff just like playing along with the music. And since he baked, I think he said he baked the music, so I imagine it's much easier to connect all the what do you call those? All the background and the environment to play along with the music and change it accordingly. So that's pretty cool.
You would ring this bell and she would come out and she's like animated and everything, but again, it was just too much work and I wanted to like get this out, so like all the assets and her stuff is like stuffed on the wall over here and you can see her if you stick your head through there. Maybe I'll finish her.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's so cute. The idea that she's the secret hidden DJ.
Oh, okay, there she is. That's kind of cool. So you can't see it, but I could show you here. It's like a hidden ghost. Hidden ghost kind of sitting there for now because, like you said, the world is still unfinished, so it's kind of left there as a place marker. It's pretty cool though. See, seriously, pink furry avatar right there. Do you see that? Every time there's 80 people in this world, and always the pink furry avatar just shows up in my view. Every time. I swear, like every few seconds, just like a random pink furry avatar just shows up in my line of sight. Man, very cool world. I just love the aesthetics. And very chill, like synthwave music. Could almost just like relax here and just like fall asleep. I have to stare awkwardly at chat while I listen to music. He's too shy to ask for step, he's only correct too. Damn American. I swear, if he comes up to my like camera or to me and asks for steppies, I'll just like just end stream forever. Just graduate.
I say, so if you spam again,
If you spam, like people, what they did way back then is try to run out of fuel so they get extra fights. So he nerfed that by giving you less per fight if it's like a fight that it occurred because you ran out of fuel. You gain only like a small fraction of what you used to get, and he added something funny.
I mean, you have literally just said now how to get the boss to spawn.
Well, no, because
yeah,
they're still.
Oh, hi Queen Kingzilla. Oh my god. Why is it Queenzilla? How are you doing, Kingzilla? Just moved back into Cosrum? Getting ready for school? Oh my god, it's almost end of August already? Holy smokes. I assume you get back to your Cosrum so you go back to school this year? Is that Kingzilla? Yeah, it's Kingzilla. But yeah, I totally forgot. Almost like, it's almost time for all the kids and students to come back to school pretty soon. That is quick. Summer went by really quickly for me. I didn't really get to do much this summer. Class starts tomorrow? Oh, that's an early start for you. Holy smokes. Yeah, I guess well, my classes usually starts till like closer to the end of August, but dang. Hopefully classes are okay. Hopefully your semester was pretty good. But yeah, dang, Kingzilla. School already, that's so quick. Oh yeah, it's winter for Kazi right now. Already? Wow. Huh, weird. Maybe times has changed. I guess when I went to university, most of my classes start till like end of August. But I guess for other places, they start like a couple of weeks or a week and a half earlier, a couple weeks earlier. Dang, that's quick. But yeah, Kazi, it's funny because it's summer here in North America. Because Kazi lives in like literally the other side of the hemisphere. Australia's in winter right now, which is funny. You get freeze the Kazi pot. It was just freezing, yeah. It's funny, there's like a very even divide between people who either hate summer or love summer. And the same time for people who like love winter and hate winter. Yeah, unfortunately where I live, it gets too hot and too cold in winter, so it just gets where it's extremes here in my place. Kazi lives in upside down, literally. Kazi is like literally upside down to me right now. Like if you compared like the orientation between me and where Kazi is, we're like literally upside down to each other. In that case, I'm literally stepping on Kazi's foot. In this orientation. And Australia was cold in the summer, Monka. Yeah. So I'm stepping on the Kazi upside down. Step on the Kazi upside down.
Carbon emission, like, you know, and also just playing a hippie on
Just walk. No, just
yeah, I'll walk.
I'm not sure if I can find
Oh my god, are you serious? The first avatar I pop into here is the pink furry avatar. Are you serious? Every single time.
It's magically delicious.
Oh, now I go back to okay. Watch as I like try to listen to like the world maker. The first things can happen is like a giant avatar. The biggest avatar will step in front of me and block me. Watch what happens. Here I am in the front.
I think they're all cool. I think the black
and
one is cool.
There'll be like a giant
avatar
just
because it's just
blocking
like
me.
a cell shader, just flat.
Every time I say.
Do you like the Anubis one the most?
No, so I like I think the surfer, what you call the surfer one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Quiet, please, everybody.
Nothing is about to
Alrighty,
happen.
is Honey Wee Wee here.
Oh, perfect. Just missed him. I'm just
Awesome.
kidding. Okay.
The floor is yours.
Right. Hello, everyone. Before I start talking about my world, I'll give you guys a heads up. I have copyrighting music. And for people who have sensitive eyes, seizure warning, epilepsy warning, as well as nausea warning in this animation.
Yeah, different furry this time.
I know. You guys might have known me for making music visualizers, but I think this time I worked 4 months for this animation. I think 200 hours in Unity. Keep revising it over and over and over until I get it right. And I think I got it perfect where I make it a very unique VRChat visualizer where it's not only visually aesthetic, but also touches your emotion at the same time. I think that's what really makes it very unique. Also, of course, I couldn't have done it without friends that helped me animate, and as well as 3D modeling as well. Thanks to them, I could have never made this animation possible. And with people who have showed before, wouldn't be bad if you guys like tear up as well, because this, of course, is something to think very emotionally of. So I take it as a compliment if you are mostly attached to this animation.
Okay.
With that being said,
I may have to.
This is also the first word I haven't uploaded or
the
posted to
world
Lab just yet, even. So this is the first, and I've only worked in the PC version. I haven't worked in the Quest version. I'll take another.
I'll hear the music, but I have to block the music on this end, so you'll probably be quiet. Silence on the stream.
I'm gonna drop the portal,
so I do apologize,
and I want to
everyone.
be the first one to be in the world, so that way I get the master, so I can press the play button. And that's about it.
So yeah,
Also,
it'll be no music for you guys, but a music for me. So I do apologize for that.
You don't want to talk in movie theater. It's just disrespectful for everyone and everyone's experience. Also, recommend you guys coming back all alone when this world comes out. It's the best experience going all by yourself rather than with 80 people. Going alone is the best experience. I think I'm done.
Yeah. So I may have to meet the music, the music on this end for you guys.
Also,
so do
safety
apologize for
settings,
that.
If you guys want the best experience with no lag, maximum setting, of course, show the people you need to show.
At least you still hear me though, but yeah, apologize for absolutely no no music or sound coming from. I love how trying to tell people to wait. As you can't tell, they're saying to wait, but everybody's just like trying to rush in. Hey. Well, Bento. Yeah, I do apologize. The only thing you hear is gonna be me, but you won't hear the music because of DMCA, which kind of sucks though. But that being said, it gives you guys incentive to like check out this world yourself if you want to hear the music. And yeah, it's too bad you use DMCA though. That really sucks. But that being said, I hope you guys at least enjoyed the show in silence. I do apologize for the lack of music though. Yeah. But yeah. I might as well take a seat somewhere. Hello, Gonzalez. Hi. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, like I said, because the DMC, it's gonna be pure silence. So you can like hear people talking right now, but once the music turns on, I'm gonna have to mute it because of DMCA. It sucks, but it's either that or get a strike from YouTube, which I don't want. I can't. I'm also pre-mute now. Apologies, everyone, but at least you hear my awful voice. But I think you get to see the animation at least. And you want to hear the music, you may have to like go back here on your own and check it out. It's called A Moment Apart by Odessa, which I assume is like the music. Don't know where to look now. Yes, sorry, I only know English, so I do apologize if I don't know much Spanish. Semester was like Florida weather, that's US education. Oh, magic, it's all good. Truth, I didn't know they get cold there either. I thought it was like really hot all the time, every time. Full of like animals that try to eat you. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Sorry for the lack of music, but oops. God damn it. Oh, there it is. I was like, what am I staring at? Ew. Well, that was really good. Too bad you guys couldn't hear the music. Because, unfortunately, since it was like, DMCA, couldn't play the music on YouTube. So I may have to do this again on maybe on Twitch. Then find a way so you could still listen to music and not get distracted from from the DMCA. But yeah, or if you want, you can always check it out yourself in VRChat yourself, because the music definitely helps a lot with like the animation. It was super pretty though, and the music was really calming and nice.
Do you have your motion blur on your stream cam?
I like the fact that when the music video finished, you could just travel like out the terrain here. I guess to the mountains we go. Small his PO and cat. No small, normal size.
Huge shadow of wow.
I'm just like really low on my seat because I'm lazy.
There is another part.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I hope so.
I'm just dragging my butt across the grass because I'm lazy.
It was super cool already. That will be like amazing.
The world is pretty nice too. And this is just a part of the animation that we just happened to be able to do.
Yeah.
The whole animation actually felt like one long intro to, like an introduction to a world. Like a couple.
I want to go to the site.
Huh? I guess as far as we could go. Ah! Oh, I almost fell off the cliff there. It's the end of the world as we know it. Oh, everyone's dying though.
Lemmings.
I don't know. It doesn't look French.
Yes, I absolutely would, and all of my friends are programmers, so that obviously means I'm going.
Made it where everybody else is going.
Is this the end? Oh, there is a chasm. Is it death? Chasm.
Small, I speak trying to step on you. No, not stepping on you. No.
Actually, Andy asked
Probably
me
like
that.
2 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Lenny said it took a couple months, like 4 months, I think, what they said.
Oh no.
For
I'm
how
talking
you to
about
make
for
the world.
terrain.
Components.
Oh, the actual. Okay.
Carl, listen, I've.
I think this is like the fire zone.
It's basically it.
We need a farmer, man.
But this is so good. I don't know. That many people. This is very good. Very
My
fucking
experience, the
good.
fact that there's a plan, there's a fan blowing me right now, like, it
These
just
guys.
adds to the immersion.
Is OK Gold here?
I have to rename it to
Let's dry eye from the fun.
Alrighty.
A guy that just.
I know what you mean.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Hi, my name is OK Gold. I run like rave events in the rave community. I saw the Barbie movie and I was all like, I love the disco party that they have in the Barbie movie.
Oh, got the Barbie movie.
Me and my friend Ricardo got together and we just like made it. So that's what this is.
Nice.
I still have to see the Barbie
I would
movie.
like to get into the world first. So if we can hold off on joining until like 15 seconds, that would be really appreciated. So I can there is
Is there
going to be
copyright music?
copyrighted audio here. So
God
just
damn
turn
it!
your
Always
little volume
copyright
down, please,
music.
and thank you. If you have.
Of course.
Okay, cool. I'll make sure to make it under the correct instance.
I still need to
Have
see
you
the
seen the Barbie
Barbie
movie?
Oppenheimer.
Is it spoiler free or is it
The Barbie movie is the best.
This is spoiler.
Everyone
This
needs
is
to see the Barbie
spoiler.
movie. It's not what
This
you
is
think.
spoiler free
It's
for the
actually
Barbie movie.
very
Thank you for
important
asking.
movie.
Yes, very very important.
DMC ever exactly. Barbie movie's bad. Don't watch, it's terrible.
Maybe. Okay. Okay, just let me join first.
All my friends watched the Barbie movie when I was at home. I was very upset.
Wait until 15.
Really? The pink free avatar right in front of me. I turned around and there was the pink free avatar. Every single time.
Yes, no?
Okay, there we go. Every time I turn around, first thing I see is the pink free avatar. No mommy dummy cuddly. Only mommy dummy cuddly. I swear, like every time I'd like turn around or take a few steps, bam, pink free avatar, no pants, no shirts. Every time. And it's all recorded on stream. Every time. Like literally every time. I swear. Every single time. Boom.
Barbie! I'm John Barbie.
That being said, I prefer play my own music. Oh my god.
Even in a Barbie world, and it's still less pink than the MMD.
Dude, I am literally Ken.
Literally me, man. It's literally me.
Let's play some. Mr. Pink has something against on you, something. We need a Vine Boom attack every time to just say it'll be like every second raccoon. It's just this so happens this like the pink furry avatar just stands out so much, and I just keep noticing it in that corner of my eye like every time.
What about it is more though? Oh, skin mesh renders. That's why. But like other than that.
Oh, that's weird. So I'm in the poll playing it.
Whoa.
Oh yeah! I got some like audio link going on here.
God. Check it out, y'all. Look, the rings are skin underneath the skin here.
That's amazing.
We had some good like this good
Oh, this is water slide.
There we go. There's the song.
Oh yeah, this song is nice.
You fit right in.
I should be Bouval link on him.
Slide. Where's the slide? Oh, it's over here. Everywhere.
How there's a bit of bloomage in this world.
It's nice audio.
Ah, thanks.
Oh, there is gaming.
Yeah, I put audio link on this avatar so it plays along with the music in the world, so that's why it's flashing a lot. Also, I do apologize if it's too flashy for you.
I can't see anything.
I'm not hearing music, but I'm playing my own music at least. Because the current music is DMCA.
Oh, there's a car for you though.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in my driveway though. I don't think I'll be able to get out. I just need to go get groceries. Hi.
I like that you have like.
Get out of the way! I'm driving here. At least I'm trying. Well, you're definitely a ghost now. Funny. Don't make that face. It's gonna make me sad.
I'm not gonna be in VRChat too.
There we go.
Got launched out.
I just checked over my mirror to see the bloom really shows it off in this world. Just absolutely dazzling.
I think this is
Oh, there's useful.
That's a good
Maybe sorta. Your avatar doesn't really know for me, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't really describe it. It's a party actor.
I knew it. Do you get FTP?
Somewhere.
On Monday. I wish I could bring out my nice. I was watching the dance from above. So I was like,
yeah, it's Flying VR relatively recently. I don't know, man. The Flying VR for like hours.
Okay. That actually works pretty good.
Yeah, I know. They're all in Y'all get on at like 3 a.m. my time. Central.
I don't know, you can't really tell the difference.
Like a releasable state.
I have like everyone kind of locked. Nice. I guess you don't have to recalibrate too often? No, it's just I have like... I don't know, I'm experimenting because there's some kind of a compensation thing allowed. I don't want to how well it works.
God dang it, Ray. Yeah.
So I'm getting 50. Depends on the rig.
And so not only that, now the semester.
It's sort of expensive.
You might not have done some
my legs they're not perfectly aligned.
Wow.
Trying to get
Too bad
to be
science not in the
like
chat.
1-to-1 aligned. It's
Nice. I'm not really sure because like it's complicated.
No, yeah, I get it. That's so cool, man.
I took like a little
We should make some
it's kind of good
considering where they manufacture in Rotterdam. Yeah, it has to go all the way to the US and then they have to ship it back out.
classes started.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me myself. Yes, that's how it is.
It's just for the crowdfunding part. Once period, once they've delivered all of those, they'll open up a store and then you can order it. But that's the plan.
Are you getting into the car?
Animation where it was just kind of replicating this.
That's gonna be nice and easy.
Just kind of bouncing around.
Pick up. And I can just go there. If I have time to get one. I mean, I already got a vibe, so I'll just but these things have a long battery life. That's a nice thing about it. But it can't be excluded if that's ever a problem.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to tell people.
Yeah, that's a big thing about these things.
How much more
I'll give downsides. We have to put more of them on.
Oh.
Like, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna move that up. So it's sorry for the bloom. Oh my god. No, you're okay. I lowered it.
Oh, definitely.
See what you think about it. Pretty obvious.
You're number 7. So now it is time. First, I want to say thank you everybody for coming out to the community meetup. The event is now over. What we're going to do now is move into our social, which is just a spot for us to hang out and chill until we get tired and leave. Without us being interrupted every 10 minutes with notifications. So with that said, I have a list of 10 worlds and had a very fun idea where what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the here list and I'm going to close my eyes and scroll, and whoever I pick has to pick a number between 1 and 10.
He's angry because
Okay, so...
No, because like it's Paul. Okay,
is Aether... Where's Aether? Aether with a dash.
Going one?
They're right here.
Probably doing their own over there.
Flying robot.
It's you. Yeah, they're right here. The robot. You must pick a number.
1 through 10. Pick a number.
You must pick a number between 1 and 10.
Please.
1, 2, 3.
3? Oh.
3. Yes.
3? Okay. 3. Let's see, what was 3?
Only
one
no
should be
on
somebody. One should be somewhere we went like last week. 1, 2, 3. Virality Aqua.
Oh yes.
Alrighty.
Can you say more furries?
I expected the number pi from the robot.
Slow battery. I'll see you around.
Do you want just to test the thing?
Oh yeah, the world stuff. Yeah. Give me like about 10 minutes though.
Yeah. Now! No, okay, sure. No worries. What do you mean? You expect me to wait? I'm dying.
You are cannot.
They always die.
Oh, well.
Your whole life is waiting for you to die, though. So.
It sounds way worse when you say it like that, but yeah.
Maybe.
Everyone was waiting for me to die. No, wait. Eventually. It's creeping up.
No.
I have a stove and oven replaced so I can burn stuff. Oh my god. Wow, Kingzilla, wow. I imagine you can make like all your own food. Kingzilla. Oh, it is another furry world. Huh.
I miss my Mojo Dojo Casa house.
Whoa.
Fish.
Yeah, there's like a little couple secrets too. You can get the little laser beam or whatever. I think. Or no.
Ha!
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god, who did that? Oh my god, thank you, Raccoon, for the wow. But yeah, the event is over, so it's mostly just like the social event right now, so... At this point, everyone's just kind of like socializing until everyone goes home, but... The main event is done, so... No need to worry about, hanging around any longer, because it'll probably just me passed out. Because I'm tired. I feel like chill out and then when I'm ready to like not be lazy, I'll slowly make my way out. Then yeah, main event is over. Hope everyone had a fun time. I'm still hanging around streaming though. I'm still gonna chill in VR, and then we'll just chill in VR. Oh weird, what a weird joke. If I do pass out, I may just be like chilling for the longest time.
Anyways, yeah.
Last wall. We'll see if it comes through.
He's offline now.
Are we underwater?
Like, you can see it. Do you see the water?
Yeah.
We're in water, but there's water.
Okay, so this is
that's what you mean. Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, water under the water.
Join, you know, it's the other friends with like the other friend group who I probably friended that guy at like 3:45 a.m.
You don't want to know.
There's a little chance I'm gonna remember anything.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder what do they have a Kafka motor? They do. I actually have it saved.
There's a Bento.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should friend.
Yeah, it's a beautiful world, but I do have a Kafka model public file saved in my favorites. I can sort it. I can sort it later.
Join in, go through the process.
Actually, I'll sort now.
Adventure team is and what we do, and then ever proceed to see them again.
I'll go here and sort here. And I'll change back to a router. I'll sort you. Give me a second, let's see. Luckily it's me and performance avatar, so it doesn't affect too much people. Mommy dummy steppies times? No, mommy dummy steppies. Oh god, no. Where's the angry face? No. I have an angry face in here somewhere. No. No mommy dummy voice for you. No. Mom says no, okay, chat? No mommy dummy voice. Where's my angry face? No mommy dummy voice. No mommy dummy voice. I swear. Oh my god. Convenient. Then is your Kafka model. Boom. And Catboys win for Steffi's. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm only Kafka model for like 1 minute and everyone's looking for Steffi's rating. Wow. 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 No, Steffi's alive. No. Oh my god. No, chat not allowed. Please, my connection. No, gonna tease chat. Gonna tease chat. Not allowed. No. No, Steppies. No. You have to pay for that. I mean, I'm kidding. No paying. Because you don't get Steppies at all. That's reserved for a different type of social platform. I can. What? Wait. We can pay for it now. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Wow. Oh, no. Bento Steppies. Wow, Kazi's the one to come. Well, time to go back up now. Oh my god. Very next. I'm gonna go like chill out for a while, and when I'm ready to go, I'll actually like end the stream, get ready for dinner, and maybe touch some grass and stuff. Oh my god, Ray. Again, just hang at the crew and just kind of chill out.
You told me that 10 years ago as well.
Like they got the Swedish historic flight and like some other stuff.
Okay, that is my mortality at my hands now.
Is that the ones where they fly the
Vegan and Draken, yeah.
Adding something LED.
There will definitely be some videos from that.
Incandescent lights, you know.
Oh yeah,
Can be
you
like
get an incandescent.
It's like not next weekend, like in a few weekends, like the second weekend of September.
Okay, see, so then it would make it
You return my moment.
You can't like have it passive.
For anyone who's leaving, hope you had a happy time. Here it's just gonna be me just like resting in VR until like I feel like moving.
Yeah, no, at least to my knowledge, it's the only flying MiG-23, at least in the States.
Let's get a good scenery for you guys at least.
There's even a really good walk-around video from a YouTuber that does like these really in-depth talks with the people who own special aircraft. And they were doing an air show. They were in all the big ones. Sun in Fun in Florida, Oshkosh in Wisconsin, and then now they were in one in Colorado. And all the footages, you can see it starts to do like one last turn.
Like visible spectra.
It doesn't look there's any engine columns or whatever. And then you see both of them eject, and it crashes into the parking lot.
Can I get RBG?
Everyone seems to be fine, thankfully, but...
But yeah, for anyone who is leaving, have a great day, and you just hang around. Hope you have a comfy time until like I wake up
the guy
and move and log out. But yeah, no need to stay if you want to stay. I'm still here if you want to chat. No pressure though.
But sold 8 of them. And
it didn't work. Oh my god.
He has like a little company that he has to just work on restoring them. Like there was actually another MiG-23 they were restoring that they just took the paint off.
Now they need to restore it.
Oh, do you do 100 bits, Phoenix?
Now they really
oh my
gotta work on that one.
Don't, Phoenix! Don't use your Phoenix.
So
weirdly enough, the bits is not connected, but I did see it though.
And we noticed
thank you for the 100 bits, Phoenix. Don't spend any money on
bits.
Oh my god.
Dan Pilot himself was
oh my
a
god.
United pilot. So we're like,
You win this round. I'm gonna stick now. Have a good night, Phoenix. Matinime.
Sure enough,
Thanks from the side. Thank you for dropping by. It'll be a fun time. Fun time with my super boring stream.
All that while then going and maintaining all these aircraft and doing air shows. It's incredible.
It's been so long since I played VRChat.
It's like,
but
it's just interesting this year that the Belgium is doing an actual on the military base and not the normal air show that we get from Sunny Call. This means Sunny Call, the planes cannot. Yeah, normally they do Sunny Call, which is a private airport, but it's really tiny. But they use the military base. The air show is at now for the planes to land and get up. But now the event is at the military base where they're getting in the air and landing.
Oh, that ought to be interesting. Get to see more of it rather than then having them fly it over.
Most of the time I don't go to the event, I just see it from home. It's like, well, they're training for a week, so you just see them. So why go to the event? So it's like, this sounds like, yeah, let's go to the event. So it's just like, it's annoying that they don't have a schedule, and the schedule is now gone from the website. It's like,
is it not even like Wayback Machine or anything?
They never had the actual schedule ready. They just had like brought it on the website for like the 2 days that the event is. But now those 2 buttons are gone, and they never had a schedule. It's just like, I know what planes will be there. It's just I don't know which will fly on what day, and it's like 2 days. It's like. And the ticket price is going up and up and up. And then like some tickets are already sold out. Special tickets are already sold out. So it's like,
that reminds me, actually this weekend coming up, here in Virginia there's usually not a whole lot of things, but I didn't know about this until a friend of mine from VRChat who does all these. He's an interesting individual. He is a train conductor for a small railroad up in Pennsylvania, and then he loves to collect military equipment and take part as like wearing the gear for tank events. And he told me that there's a whole, it's a location literally just called Tank Farm. That's not even 10 minutes down from where I live, and it's a private collection of like 50 or 60 vehicles. Like there was like a Polish T-55. There were Swedish vehicles even. The Sturv 103, the one that does like the kneeling. They had about, I want to say, 20 American tanks alone, and then they even have like only 50 are working. They have maybe about 20 or 30 more that are for parts.
Because I've seen like there's a YouTube channel, Mr. Lewis from the UK, and he sold a tank to one American YouTuber. It's like he restores tanks and like other vehicles, and it's like all the work you see. Because it's like the first thing they do when they buy tanks is pretty much get the engine out, get all the paint out to fully like restore everything.
Oh. Yeah, they're doing like a full restoration like that. Yeah, jeez.
Because like I know they normally use a needle, like a needle gun, so it's like needles moving. But for the latest restoration, they have like a water blast, so it's like sandblasting but with the water in it, so there's no dust at all. Which made it like it take like 1 day instead of 10 days before. It's like, yeah. And now he's buying one of those machines. Does that make sense? Because the funniest thing is, he started doing that at a farm, because they used the farms for like some paintball with tanks, special type thing. And then now he makes tanks himself, which is like at a farm. So it's like you see like tractors. I was working, like using tractors or like farming, more farming type of equipment working on tanks. Like just a normal pallet truck is like what they use sometimes, but they own now military vehicles to work on them also. Because yeah, it makes sense. It's like, yeah, these things are...
I feel like I've heard of this YouTuber before, but I completely forgot the name. Do you remember what it was?
Like MRHEW and some other stuff. Who? Yes, I guess. What?
Tell me, how is it true that like the white map was more relevant.
It's like it's a channel from the UK, so it's like very UK British.
Oh yeah, I found. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing one of the videos a while back on my recommended.
The interesting. It's like I subscribed to it because it was just like interesting enough to see. That's the way they make videos. It's like they don't care about the audio quality. Sometimes it's just sometimes a problem. Sometimes you can't barely hear what they're saying.
I said that there is no like.
Well, they're not. We meant.
Oh, it's entertaining. No, I'm so boring. I'm literally so boring though. That being said, I'm like super tired, so that's why I'm just kind of chilling at the moment.
Yeah, that I remember seeing the
But I'm
this one
super
video where they're
boring.
trying to drive with the tank in the back on like a trailer, and they get stopped by the police.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense that would happen. They have a license for that, so.
I remember distinctly, like they, even though they had the license and all the paper, the officers were giving them like such a troublesome time.
Like, oh yeah, it was
That makes sense. You normally don't see that, so.
Yeah.
I just like very tangy things. I love it.
Tell me the numbers again. Sorry.
Like I know the reason why I'm excited for that actually was like it's the first time that there's so much different stuff. Like normally we don't get that much stuff than this year. This year we have way more.
Okay. Oh, nice. Glad I'm muted.
But I guess it makes sense. It's military organizing it.
So you'll be able to.
I hope it all works out.
Like, because it's like in Belgium, our military is only known for pretty much the Air Force.
No.
That's like one of the main parts our military is known
No,
for.
I'm boring.
Air Force and then Special Forces.
No, to chat.
That's like the only things that are
No,
really well,
how do
like,
you?
somewhat known. Because it's like we have boats, but no one talks about those. Because well, it's small. We don't have any tanks, so no one would talk about that.
No, it's.
Well, we have tanks, sort of, but they're not in use. They're technically sold years ago to a collector, and now they're sold. That collector has now sold them to Ukraine, but they were inoperable, like old Leopard ones. Like 100 of them that were just broken.
I don't know.
It's like they made like 30 work. That's still okay, but it's still questionable.
What is that?
It's like Belgium is still using their old F-16s. They're swapping them with F-35s. Which is like, it makes not much sense to go for F-35s, but it sort of makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I guess more in the sense of just now with everything.
There's not much available.
Yeah, it's really just that if you need something new, really new, and at least you have the longevity of all those interconnected systems.
I don't like you.
It's like because they were looking at the French Rafale and the Eurofighter Typhoon, it's like, yeah, they're a generation older. So it sort of makes sense not buy those when you have F-16s.
I really like your glasses.
Well, like those, yeah. If they were at F-16s, then it's really the only way to go up is the F-35. The others are kind of comparable to the F-16 rather than an overall improvement.
Plus, the base is shared with Americans, sort of. Americans built the base that Belgium uses. That's like one of the main bases for the planes. So. It also has American nuclear warheads, so probably is a valid reason.
Oh, yeah, then that would actually totally make sense because unless they're using the NATO specifications for them, they would need to keep with US-specific equipment. I don't really know. I completely forgot how they handle their warheads or anything like that. So
I just know they get sent back to America every few years. Like, hey, go back. They send ones we have to America, and then we get other ones. They just swap them out. We get ones that we maintain, and also go back. And then they swap it out.
Okay.
Also, I don't take
because they are from America.
Red and yellow, right?
I did research on like an old nuclear unguided rocket called the Genie 2. If you've ever heard of that before.
No.
Oh man! So I looked up pretty recently because I found a lot more resources and videos explaining what this was because I've only seen very minimal stuff before. This was like before guided rockets and before SAM sites were effective enough to track and intercept the bombers. The idea from the US Air Force was that we can't rely on being able to target with guns or normal rockets each bomber individually. So what if we have a small nuclear warhead on a rocket on a 10-second fuse to just hurl in the middle of the bomber formation that's coming towards us? And the whole idea was that it was meant to be weak enough to not cause any radiation or damage to the ground below. Because the idea was to actually use these, if need be, over cities.
No,
And what they
bros,
decided
no.
to do to prove it was safe, they got 5 volunteers to stand in the middle of the desert in the test site. They stuck up a little wooden fence called ground, and it just said Ground Zero Population 5, and they recorded them being under the blast.
Okay, alright. You walked in.
It's so stupid, but yeah, they had it only for a short period of time, and then they gave it to Canada. In the event the USSR would like invade from the north. So they would have them under like American
really
key and ready to give to the Canadian Air Force, but
Dude, it's literally
Just
like your
very questionable.
dark red.
yeah.
It's not this specific one though, but it is.
It just sounded like such an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah. It's not like the US has accidentally nuked a few places that they shouldn't have nuked anyway. So
They nearly have done enough with normal ones.
Yeah. They've
So
only
having
nuked,
one
Greenland, Spain, the US a few times. Fucking more can go wrong.
I think also
9-9.
was it Alaska too? No,
There was a
no,
few
it
places
was
in
off,
the US.
It was off the coast of Canada that they actually had to drop another one in the water, and they never found that one.
It's like, don't worry, it's probably safe. Probably.
It's more pink. It's like a pink-ish.
No one can touch it, so it should be safe.
Not
dark.
No.
Unless someone fishes and then a fishing boat accidentally hits it. But that's a small chance.
No, I got it wrong. No.
Oh, there's such a good book that actually goes through a lot of
Green. Why I got it confused with blue.
incidents
I know it's not green. I know
English
it's- I mean,
the
like, I
nuclear
got green,
department
so
had over the course of several years.
There is no
I think it
blue.
was called Command and Control. And what it did was they would cut between first the history of the atomic program, followed by its advancement and incidents. And between that, they would then jump into a specific accident where one of the largest ICBMs they were operating at the time, I think it was the Titan II, they use hypergolic fuel that they would have to switch out. They would have to cycle it every few days or so. And during one of these recycles, they would have to don full hazmat gear because this stuff was corrosive to the touch.
It would be kind of
They
between
get
orange
in
and
their
yellow.
gear, they go through all the blast doors, and when they finally
Like
get there,
orange.
they realize they
Let's say
forgot a
like-
socket
it's like orange-ish.
that they need to get, like the
orange
cap
and yellow.
off.
that's a
So one of the guys improvises with a looser socket, but still manages to grab it.
There's no blue.
I forget it was before or after the actual recycle. They unlock, he
something
gets
like
the
that,
cap,
between, like, orange
and the
yellow.
cap falls off the socket, falls down like 50
Yeah, let's
feet,
go.
and hits a concrete, kind of like a clamp on that hits against the rocket, and it bounced right onto the fuselage and started a leak. And over the course of like 18 hours of people trying to figure out if the rocket was going to explode or if the 9 nuclear warheads were going to fully detonate. They were trying to figure out what to do, and at like 4 a.m. or something that night, it blew up, but all but one
It's a different-
one
it's a
system on the
different shade of
warhead
red. It's
kept
like
it
a
from doing a
west-
full detonation.
It's red. You just like red.
At least that's good, but it's like, yeah, safety. Don't use the wrong things for me. That's something they learn.
It's just, and it's such. It's such a weird story to me because I guess it shouldn't really be weird. The amount of people who don't know what to do that were the ones in charge was just astonishing. And I think there was plans on very early on whether they should have it where they open up the silo door to vent the gas. Or if they go in with a small team to patch it. Or... Yeah, no, because they basically would have to... they would have to fully repair the skin. This is a very fragile, like, sheet of aluminum, apparently.
If you have noise suppression on, turn it off.
But... Yeah, that was a whole thing there.
That problematic, yeah.
I know my breathing sometimes.
Actually, there is one problem I know with what is happening at the air show is the air strip is slightly too short on the military base for the new planes, which is like oopsie. So it's like F-35 was not coming, but it's like the airstrip was too short. I think they changed that base over though to be longer, but it's like our second base that we have that hasn't been changed. So it's like, small problem with the airstrip is too short for an F-35.
I think I gotta change batteries in my mic. I feel like it's been
I mean, like, how much would they have to extend it by?
A bit, I guess.
Like, is it even feasible within the boundaries of the airbase, or...?
Probably, because it's made by the US. It's like, they will find a way.
What else do you want to do? You want to get off? What the hell?
They will find a way. They should have that. Because it's like they had more military bases, just right now there's only 2 airstrips that Belgium has. Which is why, also an issue is Belgium has to go pretty much above inland to go really high speeds. So it's like when they go through the sound barrier, it's always above some land.
Alright, let's go. You have to...
Well, you can go to the sea, but well, then you're pretty much in the UK, which you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Windows 11.
Small country has issues with planes. Makes sense. It's like very audible most of the time. It's like sometimes like, yes. Going through the sound barrier again, fun.
It's a shame they banned... It's a shame they banned sonic booms in the entire US. Even because apparently the Blue Angels stunt team, they would actually perform sonic booms in front of the crowds up until around like pre-Concord era, when they then had to do the ban on it.
It's just like, it makes sense, it is loud, so it's like there should be some allowance. It's just also depends, I guess, if the people on the floor need to have be able to get like noise like earplugs and overhead or something when they do that for sure. It's like they have to make sure that they give those things if they do it at an event. Because I know like at the event they're gonna give everyone free earplugs, which is like, yeah, it makes sense to give everyone earplugs. The planes are getting off in the air pretty much where you're standing, so it's like, smart idea.
I think, although, yeah, they're still gonna ban like normal sonic booms unless it's the military doing something. They were looking at studying the noise level of a sonic boom to allow quieter ones, because there's like a whole NASA program right now to try to produce either quieter or nearly inaudible sonic booms. But
it is useful if they could do it, but it's like,
yeah, that program though, they've been working on it for about 4 years, and they're just finally getting to static testing of the plane, and it's just a test plane. It's obviously nothing like actually going to be put into use.
It makes sense also. Oh, because it's like, it's very complex.
What I'm worried of though with everything supersonic is there's that one company that all the airlines are kind of funding. It was like called Boom or something. that they're making a supersonic plane called the Overture, and I think the one of the main Virgin Airlines pulled out of their contract. Pratt & Whitney decided to pull out of the project, so now I don't think there's still a engine manufacturer working with them, which is also that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, the main plane they've been working on, it's still under like current tech, so it would still be limited by overseas in terms of the US stuff. They would have to be just going from New York to London or Paris, or like San Francisco or LA over to Asia. I think it's not gonna work out for them, but
it's like there needs to be some type of new passenger jet that will be quicker and efficient, but it's like no idea if that will happen.
Yeah, because especially with, I think it even has less capacity than the original Concorde, so the price per seat is probably even going to be higher than how the Concorde was. So yeah, there's not going to be like the market for that is going to be smaller than the capacity for even one of those planes a day, probably.
Because like right now it's like flights are also very weird because at least commercial flights is in EU there's like local flights are cheap, but it's like international flights for Europeans are really expensive. And it's like US-based pricing for international flights is actually way cheaper, which is also like makes no sense.
Really? Jeez, wow.
Because like you hear about like a lot of Americans like going from like almost one side of the US to the other side, or like going from the US to Canada in flights, and like Japan and like to a lot and stuff. And it's like those flights are way cheaper than flights from Europe to any other, to like the US or Japan or any other place. Like should like flights cost like
I didn't know that. Wow, yeah, jeez.
But it's also because they don't go on sale over here. So it's like in the US flights you can get discounts on, and some people have like credit cards give even more discounts. So some people can get like a flight sometimes for $300-400 to one way, or like sometimes even both ways to like Japan for like $300-500 sometimes. It's not with like one of the maybe you have to lay over a few more times, but it's like over here it's like minimum price $800 for a flight to Japan.
Yeah,
it's like okay, it is far because Japan, but it's like it's still like $800 minimum for both ways. It's just like even though it's slightly further, it's like it shouldn't be $300 more.
Yeah, I thought the pricings here were bad. Jeez. At least
it's like going to the US is also like $800 pretty much. $800 out of $1,000 you have to pay to go to the US.
Do the ticket prices, at least when you book a lot earlier in advance, are cheaper than when you book right before, or?
It depends. The pricing changes, of course, for the same seats, but that's like the cheapest you can get them. So it's like if it's quite early, or if they're like not getting sold and it's like a few months in advance, then they're sometimes still that price. Because like I've been looking at like flights to Japan for a while, and like some years ago I was like, yeah, they don't really drop lower than this. And then it's like really long flights, so it's like, eh. Because like from what I did my research was like there was one provider in flights to Japan that's like the only provider that does non-stop flights, and it's the Japanese ANA Airlines, of course. That's the only ones that have a direct flight. Because like for me it's like I don't care if it's a direct flight going to there, but I don't want to do a layover coming back from a long journey.
Yeah. Oh.
Like going there, having a layover, fine. Coming back, no, because you're probably taking more luggage home than you're taking to your destination.
I had to be very conscious of what I bought when I went to a convention down in Georgia, a few states down. This like last March. It was actually my first convention and all that, and I only realized kind of more in hindsight. I was like, oh yeah, I need to actually bring this stuff home with me, and I didn't have like an extra empty luggage or anything.
And then you have to pay for the extra luggage.
I just
it's like buying a luggage on a trip is not
fit.
the issue. Yeah. It's like buying an extra piece of luggage is not really the issue. It's more like if you don't have it paid with the airline, if you pay on arrival for the extra fee, that's what you don't want.
Yeah.
It's like if you can pay in advance, then it's like, oh yeah, then it's like 25 more, which is in some cases like, yeah, that's fine. And then you buy like,
that's
50
reasonable.
or 60 for a luggage. It depends. It's like you can choose. Would you buy a luggage that's only one-time use, or you can buy like a slightly decent luggage for a bit more, or you can buy something secondhand. Even let's say, if it's like in a country that has like in Japan, let's say if you go there, it's like there's probably a secondhand piece of luggage that's like name brand somewhere for sale there in like one of the secondhand stores. If you go to them, so it's like yeah, just buy a name brand thing.
Hey, I'm bailing.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
Play some more Final Fantasy and then go to bed.
I guess you're addicted to that now.
Okay. Hold on a second. Why is my Discord going beep 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 beep? Oh. I just got an invite or a link sent to me from someone who says go check out this world. And it's a private world.
Ooh, have fun, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna check that for a second.
Yeah.
I suspect this person will show the world at a community meetup someday, but that might take a month. But I'm curious now, so I'm gonna check it. I'm out. Later.
Bye bye.
Oh yeah. What to say goodbye to someone?
Somewhere
anymore, whatever.
What someone mentioned to me after the fact was also if it wasn't worth the price of a whole nother luggage, was to basically have a duffel bag in bring one main piece of luggage with clothing, amenities, all that, and then have a duffel bag in there, and then have the duffel bag as like a carry-on. With then all the clothing and all that after the fact, and then anything that I bought goes into the actual luggage to then check in.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like the way to go around like slightly restrictions. Is use the hand luggage always, pretty much.
Yeah.
Take as much you can in the hand luggage. And it's like sometimes it even depends on what you buy. Let's say you buy a figure, right? That's quite expensive. Then probably put that in your hand luggage.
Oh yeah, because the handlers are gonna chuck that thing.
Yeah. So it's like it depends on what you buy. Sometimes you want to put stuff in one luggage, like in your hand luggage, and not in your checked one.
It
all depends on what it is.
Goodbye, Dragnos. See you, Bento.
Right.
See you, Vito.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Let's see if Tummy's still on. I did need a favor with map testing. Let me actually check if they're still online or not.
Tommy's still in here, yeah. Somewhere, wherever Tommy is.
Oh yeah, they are.
Probably over there. Somewhere, probably. Somewhere over there, maybe.
Hey, I think behind that rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I need to get some people who either haven't really flown in my test world or even like without much experience. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
It's just like for me, it's like flying world.
I posted end stream and actually get off the VR. Okay, I'll end stream for now and call it a day. touch grass for a bit and get some dinner. Then that. Sorry for like the past 20 minutes of just me like all tired and took like a small mini nap there. Just need a bit of rest before I head out. Learn that. Thanks for dropping by, chat. Ooh, touching grass. Hope everyone had a comfy time. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I definitely need to get more rest since I got some work tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, Xavier, for joining. Hopefully, it was enjoyed the coffee time here. Hey. A good evening. Linked. Hello, morning. Well, Bye bye.